Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So here we are in Fiery Assailant with the idiot of a team. So, I don't know, if I got a penny for every time I said don't leave a flank open, I'd be a frickin' millionaire. So, what happens? Okay, I'm going to go to the right side over here and play the field and use this thing's camo rating to the best of my ability, and I do a good job of that. Unfortunately, this Type 4 Heavy hides behind me. I mean, literally behind me. It was too stupid to actually go forward and actually try and light anything. Plus, our whole team goes over here into this hilly, back here and up here, and no one goes to the field to try lighting the field. Now, I've said umpteen times, and you guys probably get tired of hearing me say it, you can't leave a flank open. I thought we were good at first. CDC coming this way, T110E4, got the Type 4 Heavy heading this way. But, so it's a lot of people, don't always go to the field. They want to go hide over there in the hill area and get tore up by artillery and the stuff that lights them up on the hill, and they get shot from the guys on the enemy team in the field. So our CDC, he goes off that way, Type 61 that way, E75 that way, Type 4 Heavy, and the T110E4. So the T110E4 is taking up a decent spot. I don't blame him. I'd go back there and hide, because the camo rating on that's not super. Got a wicked gun, but... yeah, so watch this idiot in the Type 4 Heavy. We'll just call him Dumbfuck, because that's about how he plays. I think he got one shot of damage, and that was about it. But so I'm clicking. You can see me clicking out in the field here. I'm like, please, somebody light, somebody go this way, anything. I mean, we got a light up here, light in this area up here. You don't need two more mediums going that way. I mean, come on, guys. You can't leave a whole fucking side. Literally, this whole side is open. The whole side. You cannot do that. Literally, you can't do it. And you can't expect one tank destroyer, an idiot in a Type 5 Heavy that's hiding behind me, and another tank destroyer to cover a whole side. This thing isn't made... I mean, some tank destroyers like that, he's got a turret. He could have actually scouted, too, the T110E4. If I got a tank destroyer that's got a turret, I play it as if it's like a Heavy if I have to, which this is one of the times I would have. But this clown back here in the Type 4 Heavy, I'm like, stupid ass, El Sancho. Just all you can say is El Retard. I mean, I'm like, what the fuck? I even clicked on him and like pushed my, clicked on him, and then in front of me saying, move forward, you clown. Watch this, I back up. So what's this clown do? Watch this. Fucking asshole backs up too. I'm like, wait, dude, you're a fucking Heavy. You've got the armor. I don't. But the stupid ass stays... I fucking hate asshole teams like this. I really do. Just irritates the shit out of me when... Oh, man, it just irritates me. I mean, I don't know. And look, he's still backing up. Can't get back far enough. So this VK101P pulls forward here. And I start drilling them. And you can see the standard rounds, it's still, even on towards that commander's hatch, it's not a weak spot. But it was sticking up, and I think I had a better chance of probably penning that than I did trying to shoot at a lower plate that I couldn't really see, that I probably would have been shooting the dirt. But look at this. So this Type 4 Heavy, he's still backing up. Look at this clown. What a fucking idiot. Look at that dumb son of a bitch. He backed up to the red line. I mean, what a fucking douchebag. He's in a Super Heavy that's got some of the best armor in the game, and he's hiding behind me. And the T110E4, I mean, what a dipshit. People like that shouldn't play the game. They just have no clue. They're fucking retarded. If they're going to play like that, please, just don't install the game. Do us a favor, because now I got a fucking headache. I really do. Jesus. Now this VK comes up, and he's got a good angle on there. I'm going to try getting in the side of his turret here, but then, I believe his turret. Yeah, you can see that commander's hatch there. It's not a weak spot. So if you pen it, you're hitting it at a pretty good angle. I even hit him in the side of the turret there and bounce. So I switch over to premium rounds. I get a blind shot in here. I don't know if that one, I'm not sure if it hit or not. I'd have to... Yeah, I don't think it did in the post-game stats. I don't remember hitting him, any blind shots on him. But you can see the camo rating on this thing is awesome. So Scorpion G gets out, and the reload on this is phenomenal. But between the T110E4 and me, we finished him off. Bozo the clown back there. That's taking a nap, that's doing absolutely nothing for the team. Didn't even... I think he ended up shooting like 8 times or 9 times, and he had one shot that hit. Or at least one shot that penned. I was hoping I could squeeze a shot in on the E75, but this VK, he keeps just depressing his luck. I was waiting to hear, yeah, killed him. I thought, oh, I'll get a luck shot, you know, but I'm switching back over to standard. This got really great penetration, but, you know, at distance, obviously, your rounds kind of peter out. APCR do close range, yeah, you'll plug right through stuff, which is nice, but at long range, your APCR loses its velocity, so it loses its penetration. But yeah, you can see the camo on this thing is just awesome. I couldn't believe that Type 4 heavy. I'm like, what a frickin' pile of crap of a clown. I mean, he is just worthless. So this 183 pops out, and I get some good shots on him here. I get one more, and I think his low cloak. I hit him in the turret here. And that's with standard rounds. So that's what I'm saying. You got good penetration even with standard rounds on this. The turret on the 183 is just phenomenal. Now, if we had something actually lighten that side, guess what? Half the stuff that's, you know, getting so close to us wouldn't even getting this close to us, because I would have been able to erase it before it even came this even got close to this close to us. I was kind of surprised about this one. This T-54, watch this. So he ends up taking that guy out. I get a crappy shot here on him, I think, and I said, yeah, it was a shit shot, but watch this. I got nods on, and he disappears. So I take a blind shot on him. I think I actually hit him. But he didn't get killed, did he? No, he didn't. T-54... Yeah, he's still in there, so yeah, he didn't get knocked out. I thought he was dead. I'm just waiting for him to get lit. But look at that. We have nothing in the center to field the light now either. That's what I mean. You cannot leave one side completely open. I mean, look at this. You got a proto T-28 prototype there. You got a tank destroyer there. We got, you know, Artie sitting back there, and then we got Mr. Worthless back here doing absolutely shit. I mean, nothing. He's just worthless. Oh, yeah. Get a nice shot on the E75. I was hoping to finish him off, and I think he must have stayed right in that dip, because I don't think I remember actually ever seeing him again. I don't think he got knocked out. I'm sorry, I forgot to change it to this. Keep hitting the button. I'm like, duh. But yeah, so it's showing that we've got 2,803 damage so far, and I did hit a few of the blind shots. We ended up doing like 5,400 damage or something. We do quite a bit of damage, but it's just, you know, I hate getting pitiful teams like this that are too stupid to leave one side completely wide open like that. You just cannot do it. You can't leave a whole flank open and not spot it. I mean, that's just a recipe for a disaster and a loss. I was trying not to move around a whole lot here, but I'm just, you know, if you're looking at the mini-map here, let's go ahead and make her big. You know, I got E75, a T-54, 183. You know, I've got basically this section over here from basically right here to where that E75 could pop at any time that I got to worry about. I mean, it does turn, or yeah, it turns to the left and right pretty good. You know, decent. It's not a speed demon. I was hoping when I knocked that guy's track off there that the clown behind me in the Type 4 would take advantage of that and actually shoot, but he, I don't know if he hit him or didn't even, I don't know. I don't know. He's just a fucking turd. I mean, I almost got the guy killed here. I get another shot at him. He's almost dead, and he starts backing him. I'm like, yes, I got him, and then bounce. I'm like, you're shitting me. And I had a premium round, too. I thought, oh, I'll get him here. Blind shot. Didn't hear him. I'm like, you fucking gotta be kidding me. How did that not go through him and pen him? I mean, the premium rounds on this are like 350 penetration. And you're going to tell me that, you know, the kill shot on that 4502B couldn't get it. I'm like, so there goes the T110E4 that was actually, you know, kind of helping because he was getting shots off. and then Bozo the Clown's dead. So basically, it's down to me on this side by myself. They still got seven, almost half a team, and we've got one prototype and artillery. So I mean, what do you think's gonna happen? Oh, I gotta pause this. Oh, I can't. Somebody said something to the. Is it not working there? I wanted to see what somebody said to the Type 4 Heavy, and he said no problem. On that one, I just did an auto lock and then took a shot. Because I'm just, it's basically me on this side, and I see that tree fall, I'm like, shit, I'm dead, I'm done. At this time, not knowing that my battery is on my mouse is taking a shit on me, I do an auto lock, and then I start moving. I can't get the damn thing to un-auto lock. I mean, look how fast. Once you get lit up in this, you're dead. End up shooting the dirt because I couldn't get the damn thing to release. I finally get it to release. I start backing up, re-aim in, and that's all she wrote. Yeah, so if I would have been paying a little more attention to my battery, it starts blinking when it gets low. And unfortunately, with all the tanks that I knew that were going to be coming at me, I was more worried about what was going on my screen, so I wasn't paying attention to my mouse. I'm like, what in the hell's going on? And then I look after the fact, after I got killed, and I'm like, great, my mouse battery had died. So that's why I couldn't get an unlock. I couldn't unlock from that auto lock, and then it finally unlocked because I'm tapping, going, hitting the button, and it finally unlocked, but it was too late. It was through. But I went from full health to dead, and it cracks me up. I mean, these are great. These Swedish tank destroyers are awesome, awesome camo, wicked gun. But literally, once you're lit, you're through. There's just everything pens you. Especially, this guy over here in the 4502. He's probably going, ha ha, revenge, bitch, for taking almost all my health. Love to see. I can't look. I'd love to see exactly the green spots on the front of him to see where I hit that it bounced. Yeah. So, anyways, this is just a worthless team. I mean, leave a whole side wide open. Come on, guys. Wake up and smell the fucking coffee. Don't be stupid. Jesus criminy. I mean, you just can't do it. I mean, I don't know how many videos, like I said, I've made that I say, don't leave a flank open. I don't care if you're in a light tank, heavy tank, tank destroyer. If you see that happening, turn around, go back, and, take up a position to help so that side is not left open, spotting, or even if you got to stay in the back so you got a few more guns on that side. I mean, basically two tanks. Me and the T-110E4 were doing everything on this side. That clown back there, he was a piece of shit. He was just worthless. Shouldn't even have been in the game. It was a wasted spot for a tank that somebody that could have been actually good would have been able to play. So, I mean, he had green stats, too. It wasn't like he was a turd. I mean, he was a turd, but, according to his stats, he should have been probably some kid on his dad's account or something. Who knows? Because he really sucked. I mean, a Type 4 Heavy, setting back, redlining it, that's just a piece of shit player right there. Anyways, if you're going to hold on for a minute, I'll have some post-game stats for you, so hold on, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so here's the results of that match, and you can see in the 103B and the 103-0, basically the problem you run into is once you get spotted, you're pretty much, you just get wiped out. It's got great camo, great gun. I did bounce several shots. It's a lot of the shots I was getting at were at turrets and stuff. Did switch back and forth between premium and standard ammo. The VK 100-01P, that thing's got really good armor. For a tier 8, it's got exceptional armor. 4502, I was getting his lower plate, and then he backed up, and then all I could get was his upper plate, and had his turret, and about 183 at the end right there. I started getting pissed because I auto-locked on him because there were so many tanks. I just wanted to auto-lock on something, shoot, because I was using premium rounds, figured I'd whittle right through it. I went to unlock from it, and I couldn't get it to unlock. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Well, come to find out, my battery on my mouse, I've got the Rat 9, and it's a wireless mouse, and the battery crapped out on me, so it was sporadically working for like the last 10 seconds. I'm like, son of a bitch. So I probably would have finished the 183 off there at the end if I could have got it to unlock from the auto lock, but I couldn't. I'm hitting the button going, what the shit's not unlocking? Well, that's why. My keyboard was working. That's why you'll see at the very end there at the 183, I was kind of moving back and forth, but my gun was staying locked. I couldn't unlock it. And if I could have unlocked it, I could have easily hit him in a weak spot. But I ended up finishing off TD number 2. I've got several of the TD missions done. It's just number 2 is not an easy one because you got to do 5,000 hit points of damage, destroy enemy vehicles, internal modules, or injure members of the crew, totaling at least 3 modules and crew members. Second part, obviously, got to survive the battle. At the end of the battle, you have no injuries to your crew members or damage, destroyed internal modules, which we didn't win, so on that. Anyways, so it was a whoever plays this thing, I'm telling you, man, they must do a shit ton of damage. That was a class 3, and I did 5,300 damage. So that was a class 3, fire for effect, and a high caliber. Hit the 183 twice for 842. Hit the E75 twice for 598. Finished him off. Hit the 4502B 4 times for 1591. Knocked out his track, knocked out his radio operator. The T-54 hit him 3 times for 1,082. Finished him off and knocked out his commander. The VK1001P hit him twice for 803, and the Scorpion G hit him once for 399 and destroyed his turret. And also spotted him. Damage upon spotting was 23. We also originally lit him up too. This thing spits out the lead though. I mean, the reload on it is just awesome. It's under 6 seconds. But we did 5,315 damage, got 2 kills, and the base experience was still 465 on a loss, which is pretty good. So we had 29 shots, 22 hits, 14 pen. I did sling a lot of standard rounds, but I also did sling several premium rounds too. From a distance of more than 300 meters, we did 3,437 damage, but we got hit 5 times, all 5 penned. Enemy spotted was 1. Damage 6, destroyed 2, and damage caused with our assistance was 23. So we ended up losing 74,134 because of all the ammo that I ended up chewing up. 84,600 was just ammo. To repair the vehicle was only 21,000, and consumable was 20. The problem that we really had, and I was really surprised because a lot of times you'll get a few mediums, a light, or a heavy or so, and you saw that fucking piece of shit dirt bag fucking Type 4 heavy that did all of 596 damage that hid behind me. He had fucking back further than I did. I mean, what an asshole. What a piece of shit. He had 6 shots, 5 hit, and 2 pen. So I don't even know if he must not have been using the derp gun. And obviously he's a fucking retard because he was sitting back there behind me in a tank destroyer. If that stupid ass would have pushed forward in that behemothly freaking hard... I mean, he bounced 1,420 damage sitting back behind me. So if the asshole would have actually pushed forward and done something for the fucking team, we could have probably won that. But when you can't see it, you can't shoot it. And we had none of our mediums, which we had none of our heavies, a Bat Chat, Type 61, CDC. All them fucking idiots all went to the left, up on the hillside. Absolutely no one went to the field on the right side. You can't leave a side completely open. That's just plain fucking retarded. And I kept clicking on there on the open field area, clicking. Not a single person went over there to try lighting anything because they were all too fucking stupid. I hate teammates, like teams like just leave a side completely, don't care because they're too fucking dumb. But I'm not going to run over to the other side and just be helping the team leave one side wide open. I mean, so that they just roll right up through, get on our cap, and start shooting our guys that were in the center, in the back. I mean, it's just plain stupid. I don't know how many times I made videos saying, don't leave a side open like this. If you see it happening, turn your happy fat ass around and go fucking help cover it. I mean, 2 tanks, there's me, that moron in the Type 4? Type 4 heavy. It's got the same gun as a Type 5, the big derp gun. I mean, he was hiding behind me, so that's going to do a whole lot of no good, spot and stuff. What a goddamn moron. Anyways, Jesus, fucking bunch of clowns. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please subscribe to the channel and give it a like down below. You guys take it easy, be safe, and I'll see you on the battlefield.